Welcome everyone, welcome. This is part 11 of Vampire Assassin. We're getting into the later stages of this one. We're in depths 4, so we've got this floor and another one of depths to go, and then we'll get a third rune. We've managed to work our way up to a shield. It's a nice blue one that matches this ice dragon scales here. It's a shield of protection, although I still really want a fire dragon scales, but the game has not given us one. Feels bad. As far as our skill training goes, we're mostly just defaulting back to our standard training here. We're getting more fighting for more HP, and we're just working on our defenses through armor and dodging, and our invocations. And now that I say this, we should have throwing on too. Probably until the end of the game, we'll just keep training throwing. It works in a way similar to unarmed combat, whereby there's no min delay for throwing, and there's no cap on your damage, so you can get throwing all the way up to 27 skill, and the whole time that will be increasing your damage output. Let's get going. Maybe we'll find the long-awaited fire dragon scales. Are we gonna get a storm dragon scales before we get a fire one? We really are. Why do you do this game? It's not fair. That was Frederick. We stabbed him. He's a lot easier when he doesn't wake up. But he had an evening star of draining, which would be, oops, accidentally stomped. Would be really good for a one-handed mace if we were that sort of person. But we're not. Alright, the fire giant. He can see invis, the stone giant can't. Checking our hex chance, it's only 30% to hex the fire giant. What if we put him to sleep? Resist. Alright, that one got him. Yeah, that works. Rather than running all the way up to these guys where they're paralyzed and they're gonna wake up, let's start throwing javelins. There we go. And last guy can get finale'd. I like the explosion. We don't get to take blood out of it, so it's probably, if we don't need to grand finale, it's probably not optimal to do that, just because we're losing blood, but I don't care. It's worth. We just got, what? Oh my god. Oh, that's a good trap. I want to screenshot this one. Hang on. I want a screenshot of this. Alright, that is totally fair. Actually, sorry. I'm just going to put it in paint now. You can't see this, but I'm pasting it, so I don't accidentally copy something later. Alright. What a shaft there. Alright. So we just got shaft trapped right into the Zot end vault. Nothing's awake yet, so it's possible that we could stab everything here, although I think that's extremely unlikely. Our main problem here, I mean there are a few, but one of them is that the purple draconians and the Quicksilver Dragon have dispelling breath, so even if I try to teleport here, any of those three can shoot its breath and take off our teleport. We've got 2 scrolls of blinking, but we can't really blink out of here easily either, because, I mean, oh man, traps are stupid sometimes. Yeah, even if we blink out of here, there's likely to be part of the vault leading up to this room. It's gonna have a bunch more draconians and dragons, and it's an unexplored floor, so we're running out, and it won't really help. Maybe if we're able to stab the Quicksilver Dragon, that would help a lot, and then maybe we could teleport. I think that's what I'm gonna try. We can't just go down into Zot because we don't have 3 runes, so it won't let us do that. I'm gonna go, yeah, stab the Quicksilver Dragon. Please no wake. Okay, do I just keep stabbing them? Okay, maybe this was actually genius. Okay, now they're all awake. Alright. I don't know if there are gonna be stone walls in here that will stop us from digging. Because we could dig a kill hole. We also don't have Aralek right now, which is quite scary against this storm dragon. And the black dragons as well. Black draconians have electric breaths. I guess we could put Aralek on. There are no fire dragons here, believe it or not. But there is a red draconian, so I'm thinking if we take off this ring, the MR ring, and put on the Aralek ring, we'll have no RF left, but only the red one does any fire. Oh, that's not true. Gold dragons do fire too, so that's probably not clever. Maybe we should just teleport out of here. Alright, I'm gonna read a teleport. Gonna quaff a haste because we're about to land in a completely unexplored depths 5. Maybe. That's if we don't just teleport, say, over here somewhere. And let's try to, I don't know, finish off the storm dragon maybe? Or shoot him with an acid? Oh, that actually killed him. Okay, and here we go. We've got a grand finale. If we could get the gold dragon, is probably the best one. You fail your ability, and then we got teleported. Alright, well that sucks, but we're still alive. I'll keep exploring while we're fast. Oh yeah, this is a dragon floor, I think. I really don't want to see him step on that Zot trap. He's got Aralek. No, Iron Dragons don't have Aralek. There you go. I stepped out of the water so we wouldn't get the penalty for standing in water. When we got all our MR on, the Sphinx has only got a 2% chance to paralyze. That's not too big a deal. Right, there we go. We got slowed. Alright, we're okay. Is there anyone in there to insta-zap? There is, but then it immediately ran out. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're trying to get back upstairs. So, we could magic map. We only got 2. Is that worth it? I don't know this fort exactly, but I don't want to be working towards the middle. I want to be going around the outside, because I think all the stairs... I don't know if all 3 stairs to this level are on the same place. It might be. Alright, well it's not this way. I guess we're working counterclockwise? Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Oh dear. We might need a magic map. Or not. Okay. Even iron trolls aren't Aralek. They can see invis though. No, only the blue ones can. Oh, he's nearly dead. Goodbye. You are fragged. Titan. Okay, for him we definitely need Aralek. He does way too much damage. If you don't... Oh no. We're gonna acid him as well. Everyone's coming. We don't have any R poison because we're not thirsty. Wait, yeah we do. What do we have R poison from? The Aralek ring. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I guess we'll just... This is so bad. I'm going to quiver the throwing nets, and we're going to try to quiver the Tengu Reaver. Not quiver, net him, and then stab him. Alright, got him. Everything's coming. Sparkwasps can't open doors. I think this is getting crazy, and we're stuck in the middle of the level. I'm considering that all three upstairs might be together somewhere on the map. So I'm gonna magic map. Thank you, trap. Yeah. Look how big this floor is. Where are upstairs? On the outside, on the outside, on the outside. They're all completely on the edge. So we're gonna have to work our way backwards through this level with no way to leave it. It's so fun and exciting, traps. We still got our Aralek on, so that helps. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I mean, we've already been in the end vault. That's the worst place that a shaft or teleport could take us. I think we keep reading teleports. There's a new magic mapping in there, by the way. That's good to know. But I think we read teleports and just hope that we can manage to get somewhere on the outside. We've got 20, so we're not lacking for teleports. Oh dear. Okay, well, we got around the outside. There's a juggernaut. Can we stab him? Yes. Okay. Alright, that was lucky. Oh, that might be stone, is it? Ah, we can't actually get to this stair. It's alright, there's a stair over here. No, but there's a hatch. See, that's the problem. Our depth 4 is also unexplored. So we don't want to take the hatch either. How about, can we get around to this one? Alright, we gotta work our way around the top. That's so stupid. We'll pick up the fire floods. Well, we got space, so may as well have it. Oh, we failed our invis, did we? How did we go? I tried to go invis. Oh yeah, we failed it and got contaminated. We'll try again. Okay. The Spriggans can still see us, the Vampire can still see us, but the Actors can't. We're gonna net this guy. Wow, we actually wrecked him. And if the Berserker would... Oh, okay, I think he was pain bonded. Alright, so we killed both of them in one go there. Not bad. Now, can we leave, please? Yep, okay. Alright, well that was a really fun trap. That was certainly something. Alright. Is this the one? No, it's not. I knew it. We still got our Aralek on. What would we our other one is MR. What was that throw? What did we just throw? We just javelin of returning to the battlesphere. Get out of here. This guy has a paralyze. It's 13%, so I think we should put our MR ring back on. And as we do so, we get paralyzed. That's okay. The other guy couldn't actually fire at us through the Great Orbs of Eyes, so we're okay. And now that we've got MR on, I think I want to portal projectile the Reaver so that he can't actually return fire. Alright, there we go. Or we could do that, that works too. Paralyze and stab everyone. Okay. Spriggan air mages are... They deflect missiles, so there's almost no point trying to hit them with projectiles. They're also they're not immune to elect. I always think that because they have lightning bolt. It's just that thing where you think it's an elect enemy, it must not take damage from elect, but that's not true. At least for this guy. So we can elect quick blade him. Alright, I'm gonna go invis. Invis for the Etten, the frost giant doesn't. But for him we can needles of sleep. Right, that hatch we can take. That one's safe. This is kind of scaring me. There's this really big circle here, surrounded by metal walls. I'm imagining caustic strikes. Go. Good. Painbond's getting strong. When it works, it's pretty good. There was a trap there? Did I? Okay, I imagined a pressure plate, I think. Maybe I saw that wall tile? Yeah, okay. I thought I saw a pressure plate. Looks like Auto Explorer's taking us in. We should do it last. Yeah, that's the only entrance. We'll do that at the end. We'll do the rest of the level first. In case we have to teleport from caustic strikes, it'd be good to know that we're landing on a cleared floor. Alright, Shift X, Control E, removes the exclusions. Let's go. Do we have our corrosion? If we need it? I don't know. I'm guessing there are going to be strikes. They're often in these scary vaults. There is one we can pick up in Elf. I'm going to go get it. What's on our shopping list? The Ring of Phasing. I should buy it. The problem is we need the MR and we need the RF. If we could get the Fire Dragon scales, it would be different, but we can never get it. Again, same thing as always. I'm being too greedy and not waiting for the invisibility to wear off. Juggernaut. Acid him. Oh, okay. Yep, that works. With the acid, even the quick blade's getting him. I guess he doesn't have RLX, so there's that. Tentacled monstrosities. I think they can be paralyzed with a blowgun. We'll find out. Yep. Nice. Fire Dragon. He's got just an enchanted quick blade. Okay. Yep. What do you know? It's everybody's favorite strikes, the caustic strikes. I'm gonna throw down a wand of clouds. Okay, it's poison. That's pretty good. And what I'm gonna do, he went away. Where'd the strike go? Oh, we finally got the dragon scales. I really want to kill the flayed ghost, so I'm gonna portal projectile him. Okay, and the strike stepped forward, but he's nearly dead. Fun fact, they also are not immune to acid. He's nearly dead. Okay, our elect dagger got there. For the tentacle monstrosity, we'll go for the paralysis needle. Oh, and we get to... First of all, the gold dragon nearly got killed by a pain bomb there. But, I don't know. He's nearly dead, so I feel like I want to save our grand finale piety here. And bet that there are more scary enemies just around this corner. So if we could just kill him. Is there something there? There's nothing there. No. Our finale. That's okay. We got the fire dragon scales. Finally happened. Okay. So let's drop ice dragon. Let's quickly put this fire dragon on before more strikes turn up. Let's check our spells. No, invis is fine. Passage is kind of fine. We can always brilliance if we really need passage. I haven't used it yet, mostly because, well, that's not true. I've used it a few times, but the reason I haven't used it lots is because most times that we could passage, we can also just bat form and just run. But I don't know. Anyway, now we also look at this. Look at these red shoes with the fire dragon scales. That is very hot, very hot. Fire dragon scales, so hot right now. We're gonna enchant all of these. I gotta do it manually because I don't have a repeat previous button. Oh, repeat previous action key. Alright, so that takes us up to 32 AC. That's really good. Now we have full RF and full RC. But let's see, if we take off, it's served us really well. But the Ring of the Demon Prince, if we take that off, do we still have RC? Remove, not take off. It's that one. We still have 2 points of RC. One of those is from being thirsty, so that's being a vampire. There's another point from our hat, our helmet, I mean, and another point from our Scarf of Resistance. Okay, so I'm going to say, yes, we don't need the Demon Prince ring anymore. We've got full RF, even with it off, and 2 points of RC, and always one. We'll always have at least one, as long as we're wearing our helmet and our cloak. So in that case, it's time to go get the Ring of Phasing. And I guess, did it all pay off? Saving our gold? As in, not just buying this Fire Dragon Scales, now we get to have a Fire Dragon Scales and Ring of Phasing? I don't know, maybe. There was a long period there where we were a lot weaker than we could have been. I mean, I could have even enchanted up the Ice Dragon Scales, because we just went from 20 something AC, 23 maybe, to 32. Ring of Phasing, go. And I'm going to inscribe it with the same equals R. So if we're switching rings, the game's going to... Oh no, that's not a good plan here, because when we want RLEC, there are situations where we might want RLEC and MR. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to inscribe that one. We'll just make the call on the fly. Let's see. Actually, we only have 2 potions of. Let's buy those. Let's do some shopping. Might, we've got 6. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the Might and the Agi. And the Haste. I spent all our gold buying the Haste. We can't afford the Might. Oh, that was dumb. Oh well, trying my best. Back to Depths. Depths 4. Back to whatever crazy vault that was. Oh, we're here. Alright. So probably gonna get more caustic strikes if I had to guess. Shadow dragons have really high MR. We can do the old needle stab. Maybe. He resisted. That one missed. It makes sense to use portal projectile. Believe it or not, you can portal projectile needles. It's pretty nuts. I was kind of hoping to show you that in a funky situation where we could paralyze something through a crowd, but now you know. It works on all range things, blowguns included. Shiny buckler, don't really care about. I'm happy with our shield. Portal projectile, let's get the flayed ghost. He's very threatening. Less so now. Yep. Holding my breath. It's unusual to just have a single strike. They're normally in packs. Okay, it's a shapeshifter. That's alright. No, it seems like there isn't another one. Okay. So I'm gonna... Oh, this is too scary. Let's try a needle. I think he's gonna just resist all of these. Nope. It works. Nice. And let's line past this guy. Finale. What was the percentage? 21% to fail. Nice. Okay, that worked really, really well. Yeah, I think if I were picking Uskayaw, next time, I think I'd pick, a species that doesn't have a -1 aptitude for invocations. Which I guess is why people love the Vinestalker. Is that true? Vinestalker has invocations of 0, so that's, yeah, a bit better than -1. But yeah, he's really, really improving with extra invo. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, I'm good. Alright, you're warned. I'm gonna sneeze at any moment. So if you got headphones on. Alright, it's alright, we're good. Okay, there's an artifact short sword here that's worth testing. Might have a bunch of really good resistances on it. Aralek. And it's an anti-magic short sword. That's actually probably worth picking up. No, it's not. I was gonna say to fight Orbs of Fire with, but Orbs of Fire will use our throwing weapons. Maybe we'll use this. It's probably worth. We need to drop something. Fire the Floods can go. I'm never gonna remember. Alright. Short Sword of the Shore. And that's a Vamp Lagitang. If you were a Lagitang, that would be very exciting. What were we trying to pick up there? Shiny Buckler. Yeah. Alright. Now we can go down to Depths 5, but legitimately. As in, by choice. Still can't believe that shaft. And now watch how, now that we have the Fire Dragon scales, okay, never mind. I was gonna say every Fire Dragon we kill from now on out is gonna give us the scales. But it's not true. We're just fighting him with no Aralek. It's kind of not wise. And also, I don't like the way that Autoexplore did this by coming into the middle before doing the outside bits. Easy. We can check the hatch up now. It's safe. We've done all the floor above. If you had skipped this vault in here, so you decided it's this big metal walled scary vault, I'm not going to do it, you then wouldn't take the hatch up because it could land you in the middle of it. Tengus, they can't see invis, but they're also just not threatening by the stage, so we'll just fight them. The others didn't wake up, so I'm just bringing this guy back on his own. We'll sleep him. Too easy. He has a Shadow Dragon scales. It's an interesting item. It's relatively heavy, so you need to have a fair amount of strength for it, but it gives you 2 points of stealth. So, I mean, if you really, really want to be a sort of stronger stabber, I guess, it can be interesting. I usually prefer, though, uh, rather than the stealth, I prefer to have the resistances out of my armor. But this would be the sort of character that could do pretty well with Shadow Dragon scales. We've got 18 strength and 20 stealth. Oh well, we already went for the Fire Dragon. Plus, anyway, I prefer that. Let's have the um, Ring of Phasing. That's the one. Actually, we can drop the Demon King ring now. We're not gonna need any of these things really. Got enough RF and RC. Stabbing him with the Elect Dagger. The purple Draconians, they have increased MR, so you can see our chance to hex them is actually 0. Just on his own it's fine though. We can again just hit him with the sword. The dagger. Quick Blade, that's the one. 3rd time lucky. Whereas these red ones, it's a 46% chance to just ensorcel him. Which he immediately shrugged off, but we still got confused. There we go. Oh yeah, they also can't see Invis, so Draconians just get very owned by the Invis spell. Let's put Aralek on. Way too scary to be fighting those guys without Aralek, especially if it's a pack. They do so much damage. Shut the door so that High Priest isn't smiting us this whole time as he approaches. Switch back to MR from the Elec because the Sphinx has a paralyze. Alright, good. Ring of Sunlight. And Grand Finale's up. Let's get the Sphinx. Again? No, it ran out. We can line. No, we can't even line past them both there. Come on, Grand Finale, you're broken. There we go. Uh-oh, that's too much stuff. Backing up. The Purple Draconian, even though he's a knight, which is the upgrade over the regular ones, still can't see Invis, gets destroyed by it. Why are there elves in here? I just realized. That's really odd. Not known for their inhabitants in the depths usually. We've got Aralek. Oh, sorry, our poison. Yeah, we're thirsty, so we'll always have it when we're thirsty. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. I was trying to set up the line pass to get all of them. No, I can't. I think we'll go for the paralysis needle on the gold dragon. Oh, wait, is that what actually happened? No, okay. So he resisted, but then apparently I don't know why that would have counted for more damage. Is someone might be getting poisoned by the poison clouds, and for Yuskiyaw's sake, that might count as us doing damage, which is really odd. But all we did was fire a needle there, and that got us up to 3 piety. And so it looks like that needle just paralyzed everyone on screen, but it didn't really. Something kind of funky is happening there. Is there anyone to grand finale? No. Oh, ran out. Whatever happened to that Deep Elf Annihilator? It was like he just blinked out of existence. I didn't see what happened. What's our cloak? Scarf resistance, yeah. I'm gonna prefer that over any runed cloak. Even an MR cloak, I think. Yeah, probably. Put our elect back on. And these guys are immune to elect, so actually it's probably better. Oh, right. Hey, so the short sword has anti-magic and our elect, so yeah, it would definitely be better. Just use the short sword on these guys. Can they say invis? No. So we should just go invis and stab them with the R elect sword. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Same plan. Set without the invis. Yeah, why are there so many elves here? Good. I thought we'd just try fighting one. I mean, it works. The quick blade of elect is very powerful. Alright. So that's our depth done. Question is, where do we go for a third rune? So, if you were concerned purely with winning the game, the best third rune for this character would almost undoubtedly be Abyss. And the reason for that is, not only do we have 21 scrolls of teleport to just continually teleport away from anything dangerous, but we have bat form to run away from enemies, and we have 20 stealth, which would let us run around undetected a lot of the time. But I would like to try Uskayaw against the Royal Jelly. So the plan would be build up a whole bunch of piety, killing slimes, and then we just grand finale him in one go. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So going into slime, we're going to need our corrosion, which we can take off the ring of sunlight. MR is not so important in slime, as long as you put it back on if you see golden eyes. So let's see, you want to have at least 1 point of protection from cold against azure jellies, and then yeah, our corrosion is a must have. Alright, into slime. If I can find it. M. Okay, that stab did barely anything. We just got slowed. That's okay. Can stab him. Alright, here we go. If nothing ever wakes up, this will be a very relaxed slime. Alright, never mind, they're waking up. If we get corroded any more than this, oh, -8, we'll just go back up. -12, okay, we're going back up. Did I actually... I didn't forget there was this corrosion ring, no, it's definitely on. Okay. We'll stare dance these guys up. We should just be able to fight an azure jelly. Yeah, took a while, but we got there. 3 acid blobs at once. That's pretty nutty. But apparently our throwing is strong. Yep, okay, that was pretty good. Man, acid blobs everywhere. Stare dance all these guys. You want to be diving in slime. There's no treasure ever in here, so just get down. You don't want it. There's no point exploring. You can potentially find shining eyes who will mutate you, and there's no benefit. As in, the experience is pretty poor. There's no loot, so just dive. Speaking of shining eyes, here's one. I'm gonna throw javelins at the acid blob. He gets paralyzed, nice. Okay, we've got him. Now everyone's gonna pain bond, I hope. It's kinda working. When the Azure Jelly gets off the wall, we'll insta-frag him. Okay, so that's a test run there for how the Royal Jelly fight is supposed to go. We kill a bunch of regular slime creatures, get up to full piety, and then just insta-frag the Royal Jelly. Okay, we accidentally dropped a Bloodless. Oh yeah, there are no corpses in here. It's worth noting as a vampire. How much blood do we have? 27, so that's fine. Whoa. Could have insta-fragged him there, but again it would have pulled us onto the acid tiles. And we have a macro for appetition, so we can just pull our javelins off the walls. Slime 5, here we go. Okay, so sometimes I would want to clear around the outside first. And let's get Portal Projectile. But in this case, I want lots of random slimes to be around so we can work our piety up to get the Royal Jelly. So I'm just going to run straight into the middle. And hopefully we can get a bunch of weaker ones at the same time as him. I guess we should fight anything we find on the way. Okay. And if we can stab, that's even better. Alright, so here he is. I kept this one small slime behind me, or behind us, so that we could use him for damage. If we could get stabs off, that would get our... Okay, there we go. Alright, so everyone's paralyzed, let's go. Now everyone's pain bonded. Uh-oh. The Royal Jelly, that hurt a lot. So fight this guy. Oh, because we're pain bonded, all these shots are hurting the Royal Jelly and making him spit out other jellies. Okay, this isn't so good. I take it back, I don't like this plan anymore. I'm gonna quaff a haste. Should have done this earlier if I realized how that was gonna work. An Agi and a Might. Everyone's paralyzed again, so quickly, let's get our piety up. No, didn't work. And our piety's back down to 1. So this is a total failure. We're corroded now. And dying, okay. So this really did not go the way that I'd planned at all. I guess we could go for round 2. Or, because we're corrode minus 12, so we don't do so much damage here. Maybe we could still get him. Okay, if this goes horribly, we've got 2 scrolls of blinking. Alright, so what we can do is quiver our throwing nets. You usually always net the Royal Jelly, and we can stab him. One more, come on. Alright, okay. So much for Uskayaw, we just stabbed him to death. Now we're minus 16 corrosion, so I think it's time to blink out of here. Become a bat, and run back upstairs. Alright, so that did not go at all how I was planning that to go. It was the pain bond. Because I was thinking we can just kill the other random stuff. The Royal Jelly will never split. And then when we get full piety, we'll just grand finale him. But because of the pain bond, he started getting hurt, so then he started spitting out all the other jellies. And I didn't realize that was going to happen. Oh well. I think in theory that could still work. If we had, I don't know, if we had hasted and mited up first, I wouldn't have had to back out like that. And then we wouldn't have lost all our piety. Yeah, oh well. I think I'd prefer probably to pick a new stair to go down, if we could find one. Just in case all that stuff is hanging around the other one. Not throwing net. I'm going to throw javelins of returning to kill him from range before he can mutate us too late. Well, we killed him, but we now sometimes shout uncontrollably at our foes, which, when you're trying to sneak up on them, you might imagine will alert them. Let's see, we've got 9 potions of mutation. I think we could try to get rid of that. It's not normally a mutation I care too much about, but this character is really stealthy. So we'll do it. So we just got Berserk-itis and we lost half our base AC. This is, yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about the mutation change of removing mutagenic chunks. It makes me sad. But part of the thinking is that they got removed because it was said to be too easy to mutate really amazing sets of mutations if you had chunks. But in talking to some of the people who thought that, they have very different definitions of, or very different valuations of mutations. So, for instance, teleportitis, which I think is run ending, almost, is considered a trivial mutation by those people who think that. I don't know. Let's keep mutating. So we're still losing half our base AC. No, I don't like that. Alright, well, that's a decent one. I mean, like, is this another situation where you'd consider this an insane mutation set? Because I'd consider all of these kind of mediocre. They don't really mean or do much. We've got a little bit of extra AC and a little bit of extra int. Having boots will override this kick. Alright. So yeah. Let's find another downstair. Oh, we're gonna get mutated again, aren't we? In that case, let's just ignore that guy. We'll go down the stair again. No, he's coming. Alright. Feel less energetic. That's okay. It's minus 10% magic points. Our throwing's pretty strong. Oops. Why is the tab button taking us onto the wall? Paimon, go. Right, there's our new downstairs. I don't mind just throwing out a line pass to get... Ooh, there's the golden eye. Chance to confuse us, probably pretty high, 20%. How about we just jump on this teleport trap? Or we could just use our last scroll of blinking. Yeah, I prefer to do that. Because we're minus 12 corrosion. So even if we teleport, we still won't be able to fight. Depending on where we land, it might be just as dangerous. And I really don't mind just using the blink scrolls because we're going into Zot next and you can't control blink in Zot. So we've got the blink spell. If we need to just do a random blink, we've got that. The golden eyes on their own don't bother me. If they start confusing us, I'll put the other MR ring on. It's more if there are a bunch of other enemies around. Alright, artifact rings. Let's go. Wiz RF. We don't really need that. So many bucklers. Rune gloves. I guess we should check this because it might be gloves of archery. It's not. If we could get +4 slaying for our throwing, that would be very powerful. Inaccuracy amulet. I don't know that there are any spells that we're actually looking for at this stage. Probably not. Or evasion rings. Glowing helmet. Yeah. We kind of want this one to have a guaranteed point of protection from cold. And the slow property hasn't been too bad, so I'm okay with it. Wizardry RC, okay. That would be a nice pair with the Wizardry RF ring. Otherwise it seems... Hey, we got a magic mapping scroll. And somehow we got up to 5, so now we can map all of our Zot. That's really surprising. Staff of Death, there's our third rune. Staff of Ogrebs is an interesting item when you're earlier in the game. You train evocations, and then it lets you do Ogreb's Toxic Radiance, but in evocable form. Yeah, we'll just get out of here. Not amazing loot. Those artifact rings are kind of meh, but not horrible, I guess. The magic mapping is good. And let's get out of here. Alright, so that's our third rune. In the next one, we'll be heading into Zot. See you then.